Well, joining me now from our Tel Aviv studio is the director of Tel Aviv Pride 2016, City Councilwoman Dr Efrat Tolkowsky.
Hi.
Efrat, welcome.
Welcome, thank you.
Tel Aviv is one of the most gay-friendly cities in the world. Is the Pride Parade an excuse for a party, or does it still have an important social role to play?
It definitely has a very important social role. As we saw this season, we had a controversy on how we want to handle this event. And even if you take, for example, the idea that surrounding this event, we had an internal and external discussion on how we wanted to be exactly, symbolize how important it is still to the community. It's not a festival only. It is something that we care about a lot. We discuss a lot. We think a lot of how we want it to be, and then we come to the conclusion. It does have a structure of a party. Like I said, in a different place, the fact that we dance doesn't mean that we don't protest. You know, you can go to a protest and go to a club afterwards. We combine them, that's all. So
what were these struggles that you were debating about over the structure of this year's parade?
It's very interesting that the sort of internal dispute came just this year when women is the subject. Maybe it's not just it does have to do with the fact that women is the subject, because we sort of felt that we want to express something different. But if you look from external point of view, what has happened is that we found out that the Office of Tourism is expending 11 million shekels on bringing in tourists to Israel. And we thought that if you're having so much money to bring in tourists, you might as well have at least portion of it for our community, not to say the least that we had a very bad year regarding legislation.
I want to get onto that later. Tel Aviv is famously very welcoming, but some might argue that the less progressive sectors of Israeli society are more likely to be repulsed by the hedonism or nudity at the parade than persuaded to support LGBT rights. How would you respond to these concerns?
You know, we are having those parades for a few years now, and you have those pictures that you have just mentioned, and still the 73% of society says that they are for gay marriage. Therefore, if you look in any measure regarding how the general public relates to us, you see that we only get better and better and better. Therefore, I don't understand.
All the same, within more conservative and religious parts of Israeli society, there is still a reticence to accept full equality.
Yeah, I don't think there's something I could do to make a difference with those portion of society. They go extreme in other. I understand that they don't want women to sing in some places. While I was born and raised in Israel, I could sing.
There are people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual within, say, ultra-Orthodox or religious communities. Do you feel that activities like the Pride Parade help to support their transition coming out of the closet?
Sure, we have organization of religious people who are gay, and they are marching with us. Most probably, some of the pictures that you are showing now may be containing some of them. We have few and few organization of religious gay and lesbian and LGBT.
Okay, so you just mentioned this poll that came out yesterday suggesting that 3/4 of Jewish Israelis support official recognition for single-sex partnerships. Realistically, how do we progress from here, from 3/4 to universal acceptance within our society?
We don't need a universal acceptance. There's nothing in Israel that is universally accepted. The difference we need is to have the legislation to reflect the fact that most of the population would like to have it, to have equality. In any other issue, 73 or 75% is by definition majority of the population, and legislation should follow this majority. So it's only due to our specific type of coalitions that we are having in Israel in the last few years that we are in this trap.
So I wanted specifically to ask you about this because back in February, the Knesset voted down a raft of LGBT rights bills the day after marking Knesset Gay Rights Day. Is Israel as gay-friendly as we like to claim to be?
Tel Aviv is gay-friendly. You know, at the beginning of our discussion, you've mentioned Tel Aviv as a very gay-friendly city, and it is very gay-friendly. We have a very gay-friendly mayor, extremely gay-friendly. And I'm not sure the rest of the country is as gay-friendly as Tel Aviv, and this is our the main issue we should worry about currently.
Okay, well, thank you, Efrat, and have a wonderful parade tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.